Time to drop the really big bomb. Donald Trump is in the Epstein files. This is the real reason they have not been made public. Have a nice day, DJT. Mark this post for the future. The truth will come out. So if it's news to you, it shouldn't be by now, because this has been a thing for years, ever since the Epstein files were originally released and then re-released recently this year by Pam Bondi. Trump is in the Epstein files. That's already been known. And so are many members of his family. Epstein had a contacts list, and in that he had a lot of the Trump people as contacts. He had their phone numbers, their names, but also I think Trump might have been listed on one of the flight logs or something. So this is not news. It's not new. And it already came out. And Trump already released this stuff knowing him and his family were in there. So typically from somebody who committed a criminal activity and is trying to cover up for it, they would never release anything related to them being involved with that thing. They would do everything they could to hide it, any evidence whatsoever, even if it was just their name on a piece of paper that person had. And we've seen this time and time again where politicians were involved in things and they lied to the American people, looked in the camera, lied to the American people, claimed they had no association, and then hard evidence came out and they had to backtrack or say they misspoke or come up with some stupid political answer to saying, basically, in other words, that they lied. Trump released this information knowing him and his family was in there. He didn't care. And that was years of information from the Jeffrey Epstein case that was ongoing, that the FBI and other government agencies has collected, that they released to the American public. So I highly, highly doubt that there's anything else out there that ties Trump to Epstein, that has him doing inappropriate things with people or illegal things, because that for sure would have already been made public. For the last 10 years, they have been trying to stop this man from becoming president. They did everything they could. They ripped up every piece of evidence in his life, went through his finances, went through his background, brought in past lovers or alleged lovers to give their testimony. There's really nothing that anybody has found other than a few things that he may have had affairs. And these are all with grown women. Okay. He didn't break any laws in our governing system. Even with his finances, he didn't break any laws. And everybody that was after him literally did everything they could, even trying to kill him multiple times. If he was tied to the Epstein stuff, there's no doubt they would have threw Epstein under the bus just to be able to bring down Trump, because Epstein's just one guy, and if they throw him down, they could have threw him down to get Trump, and then if he would threaten to come out and talk, they would have killed him, which is an ongoing controversy that's what happened anyway. But they would have totally done that to get Trump.